The Friendly Giant and the Lost Kitten. In a faraway land, beyond the rolling green hills and sparkling rivers, lived a giant named Hugo. Though he was tall as a tower and strong as 100 men, he had the gentlest heart in the whole kingdom. The animals of the forest trusted him, and the birds loved to perch on his broad shoulders to sing him songs. But despite all his friends, Hugo sometimes felt lonely. One misty morning, as Hugo walked through the woods, he heard a faint, pitiful meow. Curious, he bent down and peeked under a bush. There, shivering and scared, was a tiny kitten with fur as soft as a cloud and eyes as bright as the stars. "Oh dear, are you lost?" Hugo asked in his deep but kind voice. The kitten trembled but didn't run away. She was frightened and alone, but something about Hugo's warm smile made her feel safe. Hugo carefully reached out his enormous hand. "I won't hurt you," he promised. With a hesitant little step, the kitten sniffed his finger and then, to Hugo's delight, climbed onto his palm. He lifted her gently, cupping his hands like a nest. "Let's find your home, little one," Hugo said softly. As they traveled together, Hugo made sure the kitten was comfortable. He carried her in a pocket of his coat to keep her warm and shared crumbs from his snack. The kitten, whom he named Momo, purred happily, feeling safe for the first time in days. They searched the villages, asking every animal they met, "Have you seen this kitten's home?" Hugo asked a wise old owl, a cheerful rabbit, and even a family of ducks, but no one knew where Momo belonged. Night fell, and Momo yawned, curling up in Hugo's pocket. "I suppose we should rest and try again tomorrow," Hugo said, settling down beneath a great oak tree. The next morning, as they continued their journey, they reached a small village with cottages lined up like storybook houses. Suddenly, a little girl cried out, "Mittens!" She ran toward them with her arms wide open. Momo's ears perked up, and with an excited chirp, she leaped from Hugo's hands into the girl's embrace. "You found her," the girl exclaimed, hugging the kitten tightly. "She went missing 3 days ago, and I was so worried." The girl Hugo smiled, though a little part of him felt sad to say goodbye. "She's a brave little kitten," he said. Dot looked up at him with bright eyes. "Thank you, Mr. Giant. Mittens must have been so scared, but you took such good care of her." As Momo purred in her owner's arms, she looked back at Hugo and meowed, as if to say thank you. Hugo waved and turned to leave, his heart full. He might have been alone again, but now he had a new friend in the village, and that made him happier than ever. And from that day on, every time Hugo visited the village, a tiny kitten named Momo would always be there to greet him with a happy meow.